going to be doing a beginner's guide on Hunting Simulator 2 that just dropped yesterday for PS4. And, I've had some troubles trying to figure out all the mechanics and everything, so I was going to do a beginner's guide for people who just now got the game, or people who are going to be getting it. So, hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so the first thing we need to go over with is how the weapons work. Okay, so after the tutorial, you want to come over here to this little laptop, and you want to go to licenses, and you can see these are all the licenses for Colorado. Now, you may buy a license for example, a whitetail for Colorado, but it won't work for the Texas one, so you have to buy a separate license for a separate map. So each oh wait, at first I forgot. At first there should be a free permanent license that you can use, and I would get probably the moose because it's the most expensive, and that's what the animal that you probably want to go for the most is a moose if you're going to be hunting on Colorado. So some of the animals, the license will only work once. Some of them will work like 10 times, which is the ducks and stuff, and then some will work like 5 or 3 times. You'll just have to look. And it also, in the bottom right corner, it shows you all the calibers that you can use on that. And that's what I was going to get into next, is the weapons. Now, what I would advise getting is just pick any weapon. I'd pick a weapon that has a higher clip count. I'll show you in the bottom right corner with an arrow. I have this one because it has a 6-round mag, and it just depends. Like, it changes the number of bullets that you get. For example, I also have this one. It has 3 bullets in the magazine, so that triples that, and that gives you 9. But it triples this, and it gives you 18. So I'd advise getting one that has more clip capacity. And I would also advise a round like 308, because you can kill a lot of the big game animals that will give you a lot of money. 306 or 308, it really doesn't matter. Okay, next is the optics. I would not waste your time buying any of these. I would just save up your money, and I'd buy the more expensive ones, because that gives you the max zoom, and the zoom is not that good already, so that helps. And then you got items, which your binoculars will help you see farther, of course. This will help you see which direction the wind is going, collars, blah blah blah, scent killers, all that. Then clothing. Now this is actually important. It's not just for looks, really. It technically is, but some parts are not. You can see right here in the bottom right corner, it says visibility medium on all these hats and everything, except for this one up here, this one. It gives you low. So what you want is all visibility low, because that gives you the most chance of not being seen by animals. For example, a coat will give you low visibility, and gloves will too. It will give you less visibility than a normal one. Now the pants don't really matter. It really doesn't. They all give you low, and boots don't matter either. So you want to try to max it out and get that hat, because that will give you the least. And now on to backpacks. You can see in the bottom where it will show you like what kind of backpack does which. These are pretty much the same. They pretty much are. Actually, I want that one. Except if you look, that it holds 2 items. This one does. This one holds 2 too. This one holds 4 plus 1 weapon, and then this one. I'd advise getting either one of these, because they will give you 1 more weapon. You could hold 4 more items. And then on companions. Now, this one you should have for free. This dog, it's superior in tracking, and it can also flush out animals and prey. Now, there's 3 labs that will, actually, we'll just do that. There's 3 labs that they're all the same. It's just the colors, the only thing different. And what they'll do is they can track, but they're not as good as the beagle. But they can retrieve animals like ducks and small game when you shoot it in the water or just on land. And then next, I haven't used this one that much. The German short-haired pointer. It will point in the direction of small game when it's near small game. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how the hunt itself actually works. I'm going to be showing you before we do that, I was going to show you. Here's the loadout room. You can see there's this gun right here. Once you kill every single animal in the game, you can press X for loadout, or whatever you're playing on. And then you can just select backpack from here, select whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. And then you can select a scope for whatever weapon you're using. Me personally, I would usually carry the 308 and the 223 because that pretty much covers almost all the animals except for like ducks and stuff. But then the bow I'm carrying right now, just because I feel like it, it can kill pretty much, I think, all animals in the game. If I'm correct. Pretty sure you can. And then, of course, the items down there you can select in each slot. Okay, so I think, oh wait, still one more thing over here. This is where you can change your wardrobe and everything, blah blah blah. And over here is pretty important too. You can change what time of day you go in to the map that you're gonna go into. Okay, so now let's actually try some gameplay. But if you are a starter, I would definitely advise playing on Pawnee Meadows, because Roosevelt Forest, I would definitely start in Colorado, because Pawnee Meadows is more open, so you can see animals better. It helps you get some more money. But Roosevelt, once you get enough money, I would go for the elk on Pawnee Meadows. I would get binoculars and everything like that, and then go to Roosevelt Forest once you figure out a little bit about the game, because it's a lot harder to hunt Roosevelt Forest. But there is moose, which will give you 4,000 credits for one. Okay, so let's go in. Alright, here we are. So it just depends on what you will be hunting. I personally do not use the dog that much. I use it for tracking most of the time. But for what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to stalk animals and then take them out. Actually, do something. So you can go into the menu here and change your loadout and refill ammo. You can change your companion and everything. Get my 223. Okay, so I'm going to take my companion off because they will spook the animal if they get close enough to the animal that you're hunting. And I'm going to show you how, like, shot placement on the animals. And also try the call. Most of the time these don't react to it. Yeah, he doesn't care. Animals on this map, I've compared to the Colorado map, the Roosevelt Forest. They aren't smart. Here we go. Give me a shot. Where you're at. Let's see. They don't. And now I'll show you how the collars work in a minute. What's that over there? That actually might be a better example, because they're coming this way. Plus, you might have already bought a 308 by now, so you won't have the 223. So the animals aren't very smart in this, on this map, I think they're not as smart as they are on the Roosevelt Forest. Plus, this map is it's kind of boring after a while, because you just walk around, shoot animals. It's really just to get to know the game. See, that yellow icon that's appearing over him, that means that he's getting aware. It's going to turn to red in a minute. See where it's getting darker? Yeah, he's fleeing. I think he is. He said he's alerted. I mean, yeah, he's fleeing. So, when the animals either get close to you, I don't know if they're calling or not, but they seem to give a call, and then that will appear. And you can put your scope over its body, and it will tell you like what its state of being is, and if what type of animal it is and if it's a male or a female. So I've found it's pretty hard to get animals to stop. I have found no consistent way to do it. You just have to hopefully get lucky and wait for them to stop. Let's see. Crap. Okay, so you saw I got a white hit marker. I'll show you in slow-mo, I think. Try to get a shot. Okay, so I got a brain shot there, and it got the red hit because I hit a vital organ. So that's how that works, and also you can switch to third person, which kind of cool. What's that other one? Yes, I hit that red X, and then the animals will start limping if you hit them like in the lungs. If you hit a heart or brain, they will instantly drop. So I'd try to go for those, because you don't want to have to track them. You can track them, but it's hard without a dog, but still do it. If you hit them good enough, they will bleed out pretty well. As you can see, this is the blood trail. That's what you need to look for. And then he is down. Honestly, look pretty good. So let's bag him. Okay, so he's an adult male, Colorado, Pawnee Meadows, and it shows your weapon and your distance. Now it says the question marks on the right side, because that you won't be able to look at that until you get back to the cabin. Okay, that other one. And you can see on the top left that my license for my sheep is, I can claim that one and then my license is complete. Now where is it? I think it was over here. There's Bobcat over there. You can see the markers and stuff that they call. The fox in front of me. Where's the big one? That's one thing I've noticed with this game, is that you can look for the animals, because looking for the animals are a little bit difficult sometimes. Also, that's a tent. You can walk up to that and you can press X or whatever it shows up on your screen, and then you have a thing that you can fast travel with. I have that one already, but you have to be at one to fast travel. There's a hog over there. Am I not gonna be able to find this? I'm gonna get in this tower and see if I can find it. See, tower found, and that will actually mark it on the map where you see if I can see it. I thought he went down. Thought maybe he didn't. There he is. Right over there. Okay, so that's how a tower can be useful sometimes. That's why binoculars are a must-buy.
Come along. Find it.
And I'll show you how this works. See, he's going to be searching and he's going to run straight over to that. And it's going to tell you found something. Yes, you found something. Young. Okay. So, my sheep license is up. So you want to tell him good job and pet him. Now I'm going to be showing you some of the
that a good dog?
Colorado map. Actually, no. I'll do some duck hunting to show you how that works. Okay, so on my way over there, I found this guy.
Good
so
dog.
if you're ever gonna stalk an
He's real
animal,
good.
what you need to do is come here, make them come to you, tell them to stay, so then they don't follow you, and you can take your animal out that you're trying to kill. So the way animals work is they have sort of a routine. All they do is feed, drink, and roam around the map. So here's an elk that I found feeding. the elk and other animals in this game aren't the most cautious animals. And also, I need to check the wind. See, so it's going west. So that means the wind is going that way. So I can get closer if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna get. Yeah, okay, so I was gonna try to take one with the bow, so I think I'll take that. And you want to aim right behind the shoulder, and then wait. I think the wind must have pushed that. I hit him twice, so that means if I shoot him a third time, I get fined.
Come.
Completely messed that up. The bullet ballistics in this game are a little bit weird, so you should definitely get as close as you can possible. So I didn't get a vital organ, but he still may die. I don't know for sure. He might. I can try to peek over this hill and get another shot. I'll get fined, but it's only $250. And the elk give you like close to 1,000. So
Come here. Who's a good dog?
you're gaining money anyway. So where is he? That's him over there. It's a mature one, I can tell. Okay, so where he's starting to limp, got the fine, but I'll make more money than I'm losing.
Come along. That's a good dog.
There's a cow, but you can't shoot cows. Or cow elk. And there's some more elk over there. So elk will make you the most money, and I think he's dead. Where is he? Completely looking the wrong direction. Oh yeah, right there. I think that's. Yeah, you can see his antler sticking up. I'm gonna shoot one of these just to get a little bit more money.
Such a good dog. Stay, and don't make a sound.
Yeah.
Go get it.
I don't know where it's at, but it increases their like abilities to track everything. If you're trying to take an animal down, then either a brain shot or a heart shot is probably the thing to go for. A brain shot, I wouldn't go for it that much because it's really hard to do. It's 2 mature elk right there. You can see they just mostly just travel in groups and stuff like that. Looks like I got a vital hit, and I think that was a heart shot. So got 2 vital hits, so that one should go down. Now this is probably one of the best ways to make money. Is hunt these elk, but the moose is the equivalent of 4 elk. So let's go ahead and claim this one over here first. The other one, it will die because I got the vital hit. Now I think I only got a stomach or a single lung, so what the animals will do is if you think you didn't hit it that well but you got a vital hit, then I would just let it run off, and then you see it's calmed down. It'll sometimes slow down and stop, and then you won't have to track it as far. Come on, dog. Now, where is the dead one?
Come on. Such a good dog.
That's somewhere over here. Fine.
Fine. I'm counting on you.
Here it is. Here's the elk. Mature, yeah, I gutted him, but he did die. So let's claim him. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird. That other one must have ran this way and then died. That's a little bit confusing, but come on. keep thinking that's an animal over there, that rock is. That's a weird way to land. Another mature elk. Wait, that's the one that I shot from earlier, so where's the other one so we can start tracking it? So here's the blood trail. Looks good. That bright means that how fresh it is, so it's pretty fresh. Alright, I see him. I see a dead elk up there. So, I think I'm probably going to show you the shooting range so you can get some practice in and do some. Actually, I'll just show you the Rockies. This one actually didn't land in a nice way. So the elk looked a little bit weird, but nonetheless, I kind of still like them. I'm sure I guided them. Okay, so I got the license complete, and that means I have to go to the lodge, and buy another elk license. And there's a fast travel tent over there, so I'm going to fast travel to the cab and then claim all the animals. So, fast travel to cabin. Okay, so here I am. Go to menu, claim animals. There's my bighorn. Give me 141. The elk will give you 916. I'm gonna sell, and sell. So then refill ammo if you want to do that, and then I'm gonna return to the lodge. Alright, here we are. Now shows your dog over there and everything. So now I'm gonna go buy me another elk license for Colorado. Right here. $250. Then, if you do decide to keep an animal, you just don't get the money for selling it. You get that. There, that's not one of the elk, but that's one looks similar to them. And once you get like maybe an hour or 2 hours of gameplay, just trying to practice, you know. Before you do anything, I would go to the shooting range, which is over here. Right there. But you guys can do that. It's pretty simple. Then I'm going to show you how the Labrador works. Show you how the Labrador works. So, you want to go to that. Put on your weapon that you're going to use. I'm going to use this. Actually, I'm actually going to get me that. There's a semi-auto, I'm pretty sure. I like a semi-auto shotgun. And I would go for the shotgun that has like the most shells in it. So that's where you get the most. That's where you hold the most, because you have to go back to the lodge and refill ammo. Click on that. Select weapon 2. I'm going to do this one. And you're going to go to. I would get the retriever if you're going to do any duck hunting, because they can get it if it lands in the water. So you need to go to Pawnee Meadows. Normal. Alright, here we are. So, got my 12 gauge semi-auto right here. My dog. And all you want to do is go to a pond and just sit there, and the ducks will fly in. Right there. There's some right there. Now, shotguns don't have that much range, so. And there's some ducks and stuff. So. Got one. Crap. I'm terrible at this. And I got unethical hunting, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so. Retrieve. That's all. Only the Labrador retrievers can do that. And to check how much ammo you have, you can just aim down sights and that tells you. And they will bring it to you. Right to you. So, white-fronted goose, or snow goose. It's right there. And also, you can also use the third person to duck hunt, but I don't really like that because the sensitivity is just not that good. It's not the best for this either. I missed. I missed again. I missed. Like, good. See, once they get so far away, the shot will not take them down. Dog bring it to the next one. The dog will actually go into the water and get it, which is really helpful. Where is he? He's right there. Bring it to me.
Fetch.
Read it. Come here. He's going to get it. I don't know what he was doing, but he's going to get that duck right there. They're a little bit slow at first, but once you start using them a little bit more, I'm pretty sure they get faster. So he's got the duck. I mean, duck hunting is pretty much just fun. You don't really get that much money out of it. I think that's all I'm going to shoot.
Fetch
It
that.
takes forever for them to bring them. So I'll bring it there. Thank you. Mature. I might keep that one. A goose now. Go get the
Fetch
other
it.
ones.
Who's
Now,
a good
while they're
doggy?
retrieving it, I found that you cannot go into the cabin to refill your ammo or anything. Just gonna have to wait. Now, it's pretty simple. You can just go to that lake, this pond, or not lake, but pond. It really doesn't matter. They're all good. And I would also turn up your sensitivity if you're gonna do a lot of duck hunting, because it's not that fast. That's why I have mine turned up.
Fetch
Got
that.
one more to go get. Two, actually. Wait, no, one. There's some more geese flying in. My duck license is almost up. So this game is pretty fun. Ooh. Oh wait, that was one I shot from earlier, wasn't it?
Such a good dog.
So I'd get the semi-auto or the pump actions. Do not get a double barrel or over and under. It's just a waste of time because you can only hold
Such
6
a good
shots.
dog. Fetch that.
Because it times the 2 bullets by 3, and that's how much you carry. The duck models do look pretty good. Or geese. Did you get it? Going to get it. It's a fox. Bring it over here. And you can claim them the exact same way that you claim other animals. So, if you found this guide helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.